Okay guys, what's up party people? I want to do a review of Dr. Lerner. I flew to Michigan the other day and stayed there, and he did a bunch of tests and he was really, really sweet actually. Kind of a quiet guy, just he writes down a lot. He's pretty sweet. Anyway, it was a good first impression. I was happy with him. And he lets you lay down during the appointment, which is amazing. Anyway, let me think. Yeah, so the first time I went, they do blood work, and they did a EKG and a chest X-ray. So be prepared for that if you do make an appointment with Dr. Lerner. He's in Michigan, by the way. Yeah, they do EKG, blood work, and chest X-ray. Then they need a holter, 24-hour holter test. They only do the holters on Monday. They also need an echo, and they do it in the office. They do it in the whole center over there. Everything's set up for you. You just show up. But if I were to do this again, maybe I wouldn't do it differently. Maybe, I don't know. Somehow I would probably plan around that Monday, but I didn't. I had an appointment on Tuesday, so I can only do the echo and the holter. No, I can only do the holter on a Monday. I have to come back on a Monday and then stay for the results. I'm going to do the echo. I'm probably confusing the hell out of everybody. Whatever. Coming back on a Monday, they're going to do the echo, and then they're going to do the holter for me. I don't know. What is this crap? And then echo and halter on a Monday, and then the halter's 24 hours, so I'll take it off on Tuesday, and then that Wednesday I have an appointment, and then I have a flight back later that night, which should be awesome for fatigue. So I'll probably suffer that the next 5 days at least. Probably, yeah, a few hours of sleep missed. It was like 5 days. Anyway, I really recommend him so far. I will let you know more information in 3 weeks when I have my next appointment. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything that you guys need to know. I stayed in Southfield, if you're curious. I had good results. It's half an hour from the airport and like 15 minutes from his office. His office is in Beverly Hills, Michigan. I know, not as glamorous as it sounds, but it's pretty suburban, pretty safe. So if you stay in Southfield, it's pretty nice and it's right by the highway. So just shoot down the highway, and the highways over there, I mean, I guess I've lived in Jersey way too long, but they go like 50 miles an hour. So I found I was like speeding, and I was like, why is everyone going so slow? I guess 50 miles an hour really means 50 miles an hour over there. Over here in New Jersey, 50 really means like 80, 70 at least. But I guess they really mean 50 over there. Anyway, Dr. Lerner told me that he's had patients come from South Africa. There's really nowhere for us to go. I mean, there's Dr. Montoya in California with a 6-month wait. And I think he puts patients on antivirals for a year. 6 months to a year. Dr. Lerner, I think, puts people on for longer. I don't know which one is better yet, but I have a feeling the rules are stricter in certain states, and that might have something to do with it. So if you guys are interested, it did cost me a shitload of money. This is costing a lot of money to get there and back. So if you're going to plan a trip, a car trip there, I'd stay at least a full week. An appointment, and then he's not going to do the test until he has an appointment. So you have to book the appointment first and then book all the tests. And one of those days has to fall on a Monday so they can do the echo. Yeah, so if that makes sense to you, you book your appointment and then that Monday. So allow for your appointment day and then until the next Monday so you can, plan all this out. Unlike me, who did not plan this out. Also, your first appointment, my paperwork didn't come here until after I was already there. So your first appointment, you're not supposed to eat. I obviously ate. I eat all day long. I didn't tell them that. So we shall see if they disapprove of my blood work. But I have so much blood work, I'm like, just take something else from this year and you'll be fine. I think he does a test. He does a special patented test for active Lyme, for active mono, I believe. So he's actually found that there's a virus that's regenerating in chronic fatigue patients, and it doesn't show up in your IgM. Your IgG shows up, and it looks like a past infection because your IgM is not active. There's no IgM. But he's found that although there's no IgM, it is actually still active inside patients with chronic fatigue. So that's pretty amazing. He has a patent for it. Or last I read he was going for a patent, and that wasn't too long ago. Maybe like a year ago. I don't know how long those take. So I'm gonna check back on that. But we'll give you guys an update on Dr. Lerner round 2. See what he says. Maybe he'll put me on some drugs. Check it out. Antivirals. So I can get my life back. And then I can have real conversations that make sense. And that would be amazing. Okay. That's all I got.